Hi friends, today the programming topic is swap between two numbers. So here a question arises, what is swap? So swap means exchange. For example, suppose I have a mango chocolate and you have a pineapple chocolate. Okay, but I like the pineapple chocolate and you like the mango chocolate. Then what do I have to do? We have to exchange it. Okay, we have to exchange it. That means I will give you the mango chocolate and you give me the pineapple chocolate. This is called swap. So see here, programmatically swap means exchange the value of one variable with the another variable. Suppose I have a variable number 1 and the value is 10, and you have a and another variable is number 2, the value is 20. So before swap number 1 equal to 10 and number 2 equal to 20. After swap number 1 equal to 20 and number 2 equal to 10. So now see, here I am going to explain it in two different way. First is swap without using the third variable. Second is swap with using the third variable. So first see, without using the third variable. This is the program. Class test publish stated void main. This is the main method. Inside the body of main method, int number 1 equal to 10, int number 2 equal to 20. I want to print what is the value of number 1 and number 2 before swap. So before swap number 1 equal to number 1, so it will be print 10, and number 2 equal to number 2, it will be print 20. Now see the logic. Number 1 equal to number 1 plus number 2. Number 2 equal to number 1 minus number 2. Number 1 equal to number 1 minus number 2. How it will be working? See here. Let it is number 1 and it is number 2. The value of number 1 is 10 and the value of number 2 is 20. The first line of the logic say number 1 equal to number 1 plus number 2. Okay, so number 1 plus number 2, 10 plus 20. Okay, 10 plus 20 equal to 30. Now the value of number 1 equal to 30. Second line say number 2 equal to number 1 minus number 2. Now number 1 is 30. So number 2 equal to 30 minus 20. So it will be 10. Okay. Third line is number 1 equal to number 1 minus number 2. Number 1 equal to 30 and number 2 equal to 10. So 30 minus 10 equal to 20. Here it will come 20. Now finally number 1 equal to 20 and number 2 equal to 10. So system.out.println after swap number 1 equal to what? Number 1 equal to 20 and number 2 equal to 10. Now let's go see it in our system. Class test publish stated void main. This is the main method. Inside the body of main method, I will take two variables. This first variable is int number 1. Number 1 equal to 10. Int number 2 equal to 20. System.out.println before swap number 1 equal to number 1, number 2 equal to number 2. So now let's write the logic. Number 1 equal to number 1 plus number 2. Number 2 equal to number 1 minus number 2. Number 1 equal to number 1 minus number 2. System.out.println after swap number 1 equal to number 1 number 2 equal to number 2. Now check it in command prompt. For compile javac file name.java, so file name is swap1 dot java. For run java class name java test. See the output is before swap number 1 equal to 10 and number 2 equal to 20. After swap number 1 equal to 20 and number 2 equal to 10. Okay. Now see swap between two numbers with using third variable. The program is class test public static void main. This is the main method. Int number 1 equal to 10, int number 2 equal to 20 with using third variable. So another variable is temp. Okay. Before swap I want to print number 1 number 2. So I write here system.out.println before swap number 1 equal to 10 and number 2 equal to 20. Okay. The logic here, temp equal to number 1 equal to number 2 equal to temp. After swap I want to print system.out.println after swap number 1 equal to number 1 and number 2 equal to number 2. So this is a variable let and the name is number 1 and this is another variable and the name is number 2. I need another variable for swap. So this is the another variable, the name is temp. In our program number 1 equal to 10. So this is 10 and number 2 equal to 20. This is 20. Okay. So first line of our logic say temp 1 equal to number 1. So number 1 value come to here. This is 10. Temp will assign by 10. Next number 1 equal to number 2. Number 1 equal to number 2. So number 2 value come here and it will be assigned by 20. Third line say number 2 equal to temp. Number 2 equal to temp. So temp value come to here means 10 come to here and number 2 assigned by 10. Now see the value of number 1 equal to 20. The value of number 2 equal to 10. Okay. So here system.out.println after swap number 1 equal to how much? 20. Number 2 equal to 10. Okay. I think it will be clear. Now see it in our system. Class test public static void main. This is the main method. Inside the body of main method int number 1 equal to 10, int number 2 equal to 20. We can take any variable int temp. This is the third variable for swap. System.println before swap number 1 equal to number 1, number 2 equal to number 2, Now the logic is temp equal to number 1. Number 1 equal to number 2. Number 2 equal to temp. Now system.out.println after swap number 1 equal to number 1, number 2 equal to number 2. Check it in command prompt for compile javac filename.java. So javac swap2.java run java class name java test. See our output is before swap number 1 equal to 10, number 2 equal to 20. After swap number 1 equal to 20 and number 2 equal to 10. Okay. So for today this much. I think it will be very clear to you. Thank you for watching.